Hello, this is Trisha from SANDYANDOTTO, and I have a special Buy It Now sale. This is going to feature items from two specific um, patterns, dishware patterns. How about that? One is the Federal Glass Madrid pattern. I have a bunch of pieces from that. And then I also have some pieces from the Westmoreland Della Robbia. And each of these items that I have and some groups together are going to have a price and a number attached to them. If you're interested in purchasing any of these items, just put the number down in the comments below. Be the first person to do that. I will reply back and let you know if you've got it or if someone else has already claimed it. And there's a few pieces that are kind of bundled together. If you're interested in just one of the pieces that I have bundled together, just let me know. And I can split up some of the sets if you're interested in that. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. And if you have questions on anything, I'm going to do my best to give measurements and all that good stuff. But if you have additional questions, please feel free to leave those in the comments below also. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Westmoreland Della Robbia, which is, I think, a pattern that's going to be beautiful for the upcoming summer. It has all of these lovely fruit. Now, this is a flashed on coloring, but from what I've seen from the pieces, they are in really nice shape. So whoever had these beforehand, I think did lots of hand washing, took very good care of them. So you can see that there are, or maybe you can't see. I'll do my best. It's a busy pattern, but there are some pears, some grapes, I think supposed to be apples, just all kinds of lovely fruit. It's done with the pattern is clear. The pears are a very light yellow, and then there's some pink and some purple in here also. So it's a beautiful pattern for summertime. There's the bottom. Now this is a set of two. They could be little serving plates. You could, bring them out to the table with some food on them. They could also be pedestals for pillar candles or just, any kind of larger candle. Even one of those 3-wick candles might fit on here. So that could be a fun way of displaying them. Uh, the let's see, these are about 6.5 wide. So across here, that's 6.5, and they stand about 4 inches tall. And so for this pair, they are going to be $15, and they are number one. Okay, also in that same pattern, I have I have actually two pairs. I have four of these little custard cups or little fruit cups, but I'm going to divide them up and just sell them in pairs. So if you are interested in the pair, and again, I'm going to show off that pattern because there's a lot going on with the fruit. And then there's also a little bit of a pattern on the base here, and then underneath there's also some more fruit. So these are just the little custard cups. They are about 3.5 inches across here, and then they're about 3.5 inches tall. So I have a set of two of them, and they are going to be $12, and they are number two. And then I have another set of two that are going to be $12, and they're also number two. So here are the other two. So I have four in total, but I'm selling them in sets of two for $12 each. Then I have some taper candle holders. Pull those up. So these are the beautiful taper candle holders. They also have the lovely fruit around. Here is the bottom. The candle holders are about 3.5 inches tall, and they are going to be $15 for the pair, and they are number 3. Okay, and the last item I have in this set is a cream and sugar. So nice close-up of that pattern again. This is a double-handled sugar, and they stand about 3 inches tall. I'll spin that around so you can see the whole pattern and the spout there on the creamer. And for the set of the sugar and creamer, see if I can do that. There we go. They are going to be $10 and they are number 4. All right, so that is everything I have in the Westmoreland Della Robbia pattern. Then for the Federal Glass Madrid pattern, I have a bunch of items in yellow. Really bright, cheery, beautiful for the upcoming summer. And so I'm going to start with a pair of coffee cups and creamers, or nope, coffee cups and saucers. There we go. So here is the part of the Madrid pattern. It's a very elaborate pattern. And yeah, it has lots of draping and swirls and scrolls and things that kind of look like crowns. And there's a lot going on this pattern. And so you will get a pair of cups and saucers. There we go. They are in beautiful condition. And for the pair, they are $12 and they're number 5. All right, up next, I have just a creamer, no sugar. So just a creamer on this, and you can see a little more of that elaborate pattern. This is in very nice condition. And for the standalone creamer, it is going to be $6 and it is number 6. Okay, next up I have a large, this is an 11-inch bowl. This could be a serving bowl, a fruit bowl. You could even use it as a console bowl. But this one really gives a beautiful example of this pattern. Again, there is a lot going on with this pattern. And I'm going to flip it over so you can see it is a low, very open bowl. And this is only about 3 inches deep. Here is the back. So the back is where all the pattern is. The front, inside of the bowl, nice and smooth. But isn't that just a beautiful pattern? And so for the console bowl, this is 11 inches across. It is $15, number 7. And the reason I say that it could be a serving bowl or a console bowl is because I happen to have a pair of candlestick holders here, and I thought that would be really neat to have the candle holders on each side of the bowl. So I'm going to show off the oops, I need to make some room over here. I need to show off the candlesticks so you can see how beautiful they would pair with that bowl. Now, these are the kind you could have them this way for the taper candles, and they do have the pattern in there. You could also turn them over this way for a small pillar or tea light candle. So they're very versatile. You can use them either way. And they have a nice yellow, again, just reminds me of sunshine. So pretty. And for the pair of candle holders, they are $12, number 8. And then I have a bowl. So if you had the dishware pattern, there's a whole service of dishware that matches this. Here is one of the bowls. It is square, round on the inside, square on the outside, but it does have that beautiful, elaborate pattern all the way around. And this bowl is about almost 7 inches and then about a 2-inch depth, but about 7 inches across. And the bowl is going to be $8 and it is number 9. And then I also have what would be, I guess, maybe a salad plate. Again, it has the all over pattern, beautiful pattern. And this plate is about an 8-inch plate. And it is going to be $8 and it is number 10. Okay, now the reason I had to make some room is because the next items are big. You thought the console bowl was big. Oops, now I can't get to it. There we go. I have a pair of jars. So they have the pattern all around, and then they also have the pattern on the lid as well. So these, let me get my measure over here. That'll be a little easier. These with the lid are about 8 inches tall. Just the jars are about 5.5 inches. Now, I do want to point out with these, the lids are in beautiful condition. No chips or cracks or anything on the lid. It's got a wonderful handle on it. The rims of the jars, though, I don't know how it happened. They are rough. So I'm going to point that out. And I'm going to pull this in close so you can see. There are they're not really like chips, but they are very big flea bites. How about that? So I'm going to get in close so you can see. Here is my fingernail for reference. So you can see not one of them is super deep, but all the way around there are some flea bites. So I want to point that out. Both of the jars do have, that's the one. Let me get the other one over here. Here it is. So it's the same, but it also has some flea bites around. Now, what they did and what I tried to remove a bit of so I could really show how extensive the flea bites were is they had actually taken tape and put tape all the way around here so that it wouldn't get damaged anymore. But I could have left the tape on, but I wanted you who are watching who might be interested in this to be able to see the extent of the damage. Now, again, I'm going to put my fingernail up here for reference, and you can see that it is just full of small flea bites. But when added all together, they do, show some wear on it. I find it just very surprising that the lids, both of the lids, are in beautiful condition. So I'm not quite sure. I guess this glass is a little tougher, but every time it went on there, yeah, there was a little bit of damage to the main jars or canisters. So again, they are about 8 inches tall with the lid, and then the body is about 5.5 inches tall. Now wide, let me get a width measurement here. They are about 5 inches wide also. And for the pair of them, they are going to be $30 and they're number 11. So $30, number 11. And again, if you are interested, that is the last item. So if you are interested in purchasing any of the items that I have shown, just be the first person to put that number in the comments below. And if you have questions on any of the items that I have shown, please feel free to leave those in the comments also. And thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share it. And I will see you next time.